This is Art of War with another video. uh, Today I want to talk about um, trauma, what it means to pretty much deal with trauma in life. I feel like trauma is a big part of this life that we live. A lot of people experience trauma in their childhoods, in their adulthoods. Um, some of us seek therapy, some of us cope, but all in all, trauma is always there. When we're trying to sleep, when we're hanging out with friends and family, when we're going on a run or a long walk, trauma is always there. And that's the thing, life is filled with trauma, traumatic events, small, big, medium, but they add up and they make you paranoid. They make you very untrusting, very skeptical. I remember there was a scenario with my godmom and my mother several years ago, and my godmom was like really in a rage and was mad because she felt like, she had came to help my mom and she was wasting her time, and she just got to cussing and screaming. I was like, wow, she really lost it. I'm like, what is going on? But now I look back and I'm thinking to myself, like, she must have been dealing with some mad trauma, because there was no way she should have been overreacting the way she was overreacting. And, my mom at the time, I think she had told me that maybe she had suffered from some type of abusive relationship or something. But I was young at the time, so, I didn't really look too deep in it. But, our trauma really does do a number on us, because, it can make you very jumpy, sporadic. Sometimes you might get startled very easily. Sometimes you might not want to be around a whole lot of people. Or you might have these weird fetishes or coping mechanisms to kind of get through your trauma. Mental trauma can last for years, decades, probably even a lifetime. Nobody really talks about it as much. We all just kind of try to drink it away, or some people try to get high all the time to escape their trauma. But it seems to always be there, giving you nightmares, having you on edge all the time, having you thinking something bad is going to happen. Trauma is an invisible scar that likes to constantly repeat itself in your everyday life. Some people will never be the same after experiencing certain traumas. My trauma, I feel like, cripples me every single day, because I'm living with the past, even though I thought I was moving on. I thought I had moved on. I thought I had got rid of these traumatic experiences or people or whatever I was dealing with in my life. I thought I had escaped it. I thought that I had moved on. I thought that I had forgiven these people. I thought that I had transitioned. But when I look at my life and the things that I've experienced and encountered, it seems like my trauma still lingers. My trauma still has power over me. Sometimes it even feels like my trauma is devouring me slowly. Maybe cutting at my heart or my soul. Maybe darkening it. I don't know. All I know is that my trauma has changed me forever. My outlook, my perspective. These experiences has made me untrusting, has made me isolate, has made me um, see these weird coping mechanisms. It's kept me up at night. And it seems like no matter what I do, I just can't get rid of the trauma. No matter how hard I try to get rid of it, it's just still there. It's a part of me now. It seems like. And I've tried to explain it to people, but nobody can really understand your trauma because they're not really living in your shoes. From their perspective, it doesn't seem like much because of how you describe it to them. And they're thinking it's just life. It's just the way things are. You should get over it, you know? But a lot of times we don't. Even when we think we do. So that's all I wanted to talk about. This video is just about trauma. How we cope with it, how we think that it doesn't affect us. Oh, it affects us.